Okay, I'm recording now. Okay, so we go to admissions on our screen. So you can go back and look at this video later. I'll post it on our Google Classroom, okay? Admissions, and then you're going to click apply for admissions. Okay, so I'm going to click there. And then we can't sign in because we don't have an account. Okay, so we're going to create an account. And it tells us we need to have either a Gmail, a Yahoo email, or some kind of email. So it says begin creating my account. So I'm going to click that button. So are you all with me? Are you able to, do I need to go back and show you where to go? Do you want me to go back to the beginning? Anybody want me to go back to the beginning again?
No.
No? Okay, we're good. All right, we're good. All right, so I don't know if we're going to get through this whole thing. I'll try, but this may be long. I don't want to keep you guys all night long. Okay, gosh darn it. Let me pull my screen down. I hate it when I click on, okay, back to Canvas. No, there we go. This is where I was. All right, so I'm going to put in Laura, and then middle name. I don't think they require this. I'm not going to put my middle name. Last name, suffix. This just means Mrs. or oh no, this means after. Like, are you the first or the second? I don't have a suffix, so I'm not going to put that in. Do you have a previous name such as a maiden name? I don't, but some of you do. I know Marina had her maiden name before she was married, and now she has her married name. So you would, if you say yes, a screen is going to pop up, and you're going to have to say what your name was before you got married, okay? Or any previous name that you may have used legally. And then it says, do you have a preferred name that is different than your legal name? I don't. I use my legal name. I never changed my name when I got married. But for you, you may want to put what name you use. Do you use your maiden name all the time? Do you use your married name all the time? I'm going to put no. Okay, date of birth. Okay, so July 7th. Do I have to tell you guys? 1968. Yikes, that's old. All right, and then confirm your date of birth. July 7th, 1968. Okay, put yours. Put your birth date. All right, social security number. I wonder if Sarah gave me like a fake one. I told her I didn't want to be sharing my social security number. Use the school address and phone number and something like, okay, she gave me some funky social security number. Yeah, I'll just, I'm going to put yes, I have a social security number. For many of you, you do not have one. Okay, so maybe I better go that route. I'm just going to put fake stuff in and hope it'll let me go forward, okay? Questions?
Excuse me. I remember when I did the paperwork, Sarah said that I don't have, even I have the social security number, we can decline to put them
Yeah, that's
so we don't have
right.
to.
Yeah, let's do that. Good idea, Edie. I forgot about that. You're so right. Look, it says, no, I don't have a social security number, or I decline to provide one at this time. Yay for declining. Let's all decline. Okay, that makes it easier. Let's just decline. All right. Check this box if you're a student enrolled exclusively in non-credit courses. That's you guys. An undocumented student, I don't know if any of you are undocumented. I know you all probably have visas or green cards, or you're a permanent resident and you have a green card. Yeah. A non-resident alien or another exception and don't have social security number. So we're going to check this box. and click continue. Some of you may have a social security number, so then you would just decline and not check that box, right? But those of you, oh yes, Samir.
Is this to get the W number?
Yes.
We already have it. I think we don't need.
Yay for you. Then you don't have to do this, and you guys can just sign off for tonight if you'd like to. If you guys have W numbers already, you don't have to do this. Yeah. So you're not enrolled in the course yet, but I think there's a way for you guys to enroll, because in an email they told me that when you guys sign up for this course, you have to enter the names of the courses. So there is something that you have to do. Those of you who have W numbers, there's something that you have to enter. You have to enter the classes that you want to enroll in.
Yes, I will find that.
So maybe you want to stay on. It might happen toward the end of this. I have no idea what the heck is happening here. I'm finding things out as you're finding them out. I'm filling this out, and this is exactly like our paper application so far. But at the end, I wonder if there's a way to check the classes that we're supposed to be in. So I'm going to click continue. Any questions?
We need to have a course code so that we can register in the class college website.
You need to have what?
The course code. What is the code for this class?
The codes for the classes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I remember there was a code that we needed for, it was like, do you guys remember what it was? It was like 0599 or something. Oh, gosh. Does anybody have a really good memory?
I suppose it was 0599.
Yeah, I think it was. I remembered right. Good job. Good job, Teacher Laura and Luis, for telling me. I think it was 0599. Okay, so that's a number we're going to need. Okay. All right, so why is this not going forward? Are you guys also not getting to the next page? I clicked continue, and now there's nothing.
I got the next page.
You got the next page?
You need to enter your middle name.
My maiden name?
Yeah, they say.
Okay, we'll go back. Oh, are you kidding me? Why is it making me do it all over again? This is not good. Am I taking too long? Oh, it makes me do my middle name? Well, that's not nice. I don't like my middle name. Okay, this is going to take forever, guys. Why don't you guys, now you know where to go.
Oh,
I'm going to have you guys try to do this at home, and you tell me how successful you are. But what I'm going to do, so you know where to go now, right? You go to the Las Positas homepage, you go to admissions, you go to fill out our, what was it? It was like apply for admissions. Fill out everything, go all the way to the end. I'm going to give you a number, 0599. So you're going to need that, 0599. That's the code for the thing that you want to study at Las Positas College, which is non-credit business. 0599, it's a 4-digit code. All right. And then the other thing you're going to need is the names of the courses eventually to sign up for. So I'm going to go to an email right now that was sent to me, and it has the names of all the courses that you need to sign up for. So you guys might try and fail a few times online doing this, and that's okay. Just try and do this yourself. And if you're really, really having troubles, we will make a time for you to come in to the MPR at school, and we'll use the computers there and do it online from school, okay? If you absolutely cannot do this from home. So let me go to the email that was sent to me. Is this going to be my right Gmail? Yes. Okay, so it was right here. So this was the the guy from, oh, good. So guys, this is what you need right here. So I don't know. Can you take a screenshot? Let me see. How do we do a screenshot on a PC? Does anybody know? I know how to on a Mac.
There is a button on the there on the first row, the print screen.
Print screen. Hey, you know what? Maybe I try to. Okay. So there's a print screen button. Oh, I see it. Yeah, there is a print screen button,
Yeah, just click on that one, so it will capture the screen.
and it will capture the screen. Mine's not working for some reason.
You
Maybe
can use Shifter, put
Kristen,
plus window
yeah,
and the
maybe
plus
you can
S.
copy paste and put in the classwork.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Copy and paste, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy and paste this and put it into our Google Classroom. So here I
Yes.
go. Control C. I'm gonna go to our Google Classroom. Thank you. See, I need multiple brains working at the same time. You guys help me so much. Thank you. Okay, and then I'm gonna just Control V. Yay! It's right in our Google Classroom. So here's all the codes for the classes that you need to apply for. So at the end of the application process, there must be a way to register for these classes. So let me just put up here, okay, classes that you want to add once registered. So you're going to register and then you add these after you're registered. So post. So this is on our stream.
I have a question.
Yes.
So if we apply for like register for this class and then we have to pay for, right?
You don't have to pay. So I'll show you this email that was sent to me today from the man at Las Positas College, whose name is Drew. So here it says, I'll just read this email to you so you guys can see what was said to me from Las Positas College. It says, over the weekend, we tried to enroll the 17 students at Livermore Adult Ed into the NBIZ courses at LPC. However, we are unable to because enrollment services said they only do paper applications for the prison because they do not have access to the internet, but you guys do, right? Which does not apply to this cohort. Cohort means group of people all taking the same class or all together in one organization. What would be the easiest way to coordinate the enrollment through our website? Would Laura or Sarah be able to help them during the first meeting with the students? Well, first of all, this is our third meeting, and it looks like it's Laura doing this. Enrollment services did say they are here to help if students get stuck. As far as paying for the program, they can treat the enrollments as third party, which will keep them enrolled without payment to begin.
Okay.
So somewhere you can say that you're third party, okay? And then we will pay for your enrollment, okay? So there must be a place somewhere that says third party, okay? Try that. It says you can start at laspositascollege.edu. I did the slash admissions and it didn't work. I just had to go to the homepage. So I just went to the laspositascollege.edu, clicked on admissions, and then clicked on apply for admissions. Okay. Here's all that I just posted this on your home in the announcements on our Google Classroom. And then Sarah said, is there any way you can take our paper applications? And then Vicki Shipman said, no, absolutely not. And then Sarah said, okay, we'll make sure they get registered as soon as possible. Okay, so that's the information. Try to do this at home. If you cannot, come to, let me know. Tell me on our stream page how you're doing with your applications. And if you need to go to this NPR and have us help you from there, we will set up an appointment for you to do that. Other than that, you need to keep watching the videos, okay, that I've posted from Professor Nystrom, and keep filling in your fill-in outline and turn in the assignments. So if I go to my IET Google Classroom, which, did I close it now? There are, not everyone has turned everything in, okay? So there are people who still need to turn in some work. So I want to just reiterate how to turn in your work on Google Classroom. So I'm going to go back. I need to make this smaller. So if you go to classwork, like for example, what's something that was due on September 7th would be the vocabulary for module 1, because today is September 8th, right? So I wanted the vocabulary to be finished by now, because that's what you need to understand her videos and to be able to really fully. And I can see that the vocabulary, 11 people were graded. So I already accepted 11 people's work, graded it, and gave it back to you. Okay. And then those people were supposed to accept my corrections. I have 2 people who have turned it in since I graded that last batch. Okay. So if I click on those, and I have 10 more who haven't turned anything in yet. Okay. So let me just show you. So I have Sonia and Raina. They turned in their vocabulary, and I haven't graded theirs yet. So if I click on Sonia's, you can see that she did fill in some of her, she first put convey the definition in Spanish, right? Because it says to put it in your native language. And then she wrote it into a sentence. And it says, it is effective in conveying the information in this piece. Okay, so what is effective? Are you with me, Sonia? Is this Sonia's? Are you on tonight?
Hi.
Hi. So for this sentence, can you help me? What is effective in conveying the information? Like the video, like Professor Nystrom's video, right, is effective in conveying the information for this class. So I'm going to change that, for this class. So I have this in editing mode right now, and I should have had it in suggesting mode. Oh my. So let's go to the next one. I'm going to put this in suggesting mode so you guys can see what happens when I'm grading your work. Okay. So I know we're running over time, so I don't want to go that much longer, but I do want those people who haven't turned in their work yet to understand how to turn in their work. So up here, I have editing mode, which means I can change your document any way I want, and it just looks like you did it, right? But if I put it in suggesting mode, now I can put my corrections, and you're going to see what I corrected. Okay, so cope. Sonia didn't really know what cope meant, so she wanted to define that. So she put it in Spanish, and then she said, I can cope with all this work. Good for you, Sonia. I'm glad you can cope with all this work. That was correct. I have no corrections for that. Okay, that was a perfect sentence. Let's go down. Wow, Sonia, you knew a lot of these. Okay, she didn't know what giftedness meant. So she wrote giftedness in Spanish, and then she said, a gifted person has a natural ability for doing most things or doing a particular activity. Okay, so she used the word gifted, which is great, and she used it as an adjective, but the word is giftedness, which is a noun. So I'm going to add a correction here. I'm going to take out a gifted person, and I'm going to put giftedness. Giftedness, because that's the word we need to use, right? Giftedness. Gifted, did I spell it right? Giftedness. And then instead of saying has, I'm going to say is the. So now it's like we're defining giftedness in a sentence. Giftedness is the natural ability to, and then I'm going to say do a particular activity. So I'm going to put to, do, not doing. So I'll take out the ing. And then I'm going to take out all of this, most things, because a gifted person isn't gifted at most things. They're only gifted at one particular activity. Most of the time, that's how giftedness works. So a natural ability to do a particular activity. Now it's correct. Giftedness is the natural ability to do a particular activity. Okay, so those were my corrections. Now, if you scroll over to the right, look at, there are all of my corrections over on the right side of the screen. See, it says replace a gifted person with giftedness. Okay, so now Sonia needs to click this check mark. She goes, oh, I see. I needed to use giftedness, teacher Laura, instead of a gifted person. I get it now. I'm going to click check and accept your suggestion.
Teacher?
Okay. Any questions so far?
Yes, teacher. How can I see my corrections?
You have to scroll this line at the bottom of the screen. You see, well, you maybe don't have them yet. I'm in your document right now. I have to return this to you. So you maybe don't have them yet. But when I click return and I give this back to you, you will see my corrections, okay? Because right now, it's like I just got your work. I'm in it as a teacher and I'm putting my corrections in. When I'm done, I'm going to click return and it's going to go back to you. And you're going to see all my corrections, okay? So scroll to the right of the screen and I just clicked the check mark and it says replace has with is. And you say, okay, I get it, teacher. I need to use is instead of has. Okay, I will accept your correction. Okay, so let's just pretend that she accepted all of my corrections, although I have not corrected all of her document. So now I'm going to close out this tab. Let's pretend I finished correcting it. Now, oh gosh. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go back to my IET class, go to classwork, and you can see vocabulary for module 1, back to Sonia. If I click on hers, I have this little button right here and it says return. I return it and I give you a grade. I say, great, you did the work 100%. I give you 100%. And then you had a message to me. It said, teacher, only the words that I do not know are the ones that I would write down in the table where it says definition. And I'm going to say, yes, that's right, Sonia.
I'm confused.
Okay, but look, see, I see your messages when you send them to me and I respond. Yes, that's right, Sonia, post. Okay, but when I'm finished correcting her document, I'm going to say, awesome work, Sonia. Please see my corrections and accept them. And I would click return. Okay, but I'm not finished correcting hers, so I'm not going to do that. But I would click return and return. And then you go in and you accept my corrections. Okay, but I will not correct your work unless you turn it in the first time. So if I don't see your work as turned in, I cannot correct it. Okay, so if I go back to vocabulary for module 1, do you see here I have 11 graded. All those people turned their work in. I have 2 turned in. I haven't corrected their work yet. And I have 10 assigned. You people who I have assigned the work to and who have not turned it into me yet, I can't correct your work because you have not turned it into me yet. Okay, so that would be Zamir, Juan Carlos. See, it says missing, missing, missing. Your work wasn't turned in yet. Salvador. Okay, all of you people, you need to go into your document, complete it, and click turn in. Okay, so I'm going to go into one of yours and just show you how to, let me see, I can't see turn in from the teacher view, but yeah, how do I do this? How do I show you? I would have to go in from my son's view. So if you cannot figure out how to turn something in, let me know. Okay. And I'll try to set up a video where you share your screen and I can show you how to turn in your work. Also, you can watch our video from the first and second class. I don't have our first one posted, but I have our second one posted. Okay, so it's already 7:20. It's been a long night, guys. I think I'm going to let you go. So any questions before we go?
Yes, I need help register
To
right
register?
now. Yeah, because it said that we have to put in intended major or the program of study, and I have no idea what should we put in.
0599.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't say anything. It say like the major that we have to register, like
Just click
accounting.
this, just pick one, like business. Find one. I think there's one that says business.
Yes, they have the business entrepreneurship AA and business entrepreneurship CA.
Business entrepreneurship.
Yeah, and then it's it say AA after that, or the other one the same, but it says CA. So it's
AA
which
or
one?
CA? You want CA.
CA. Okay.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right.
Thank you.
Because AA means you're going to get an associate's degree. So we're not doing that. Yeah, we're not
Okay.
doing that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Hopefully that's right. 0599 is the code that you want, the 4-digit code that you want to enter. There's going to be a place for entering a 4-digit major code, and you want to enter 0599. Okay. Hopefully that'll come up. I hope it will. Yes,
Yeah,
question. Zamir, unmute.
To add the classes, I think we can do it in Canvas. We should go to web class, find the class there and add it, and then we can see it in Canvas.
Did you find a way? Do you want to share your screen with the rest of the students? Do you want to do that, Zamir? There's a little button that's called share. And if you click it, you can share your screen with the rest of us. But I have to stop sharing. So at the bottom of your screen, there's a little button that says share.
Yes.
And then you click on the window that you want to share. So after you click share, it's going to show you a bunch of windows. And if you click the window that your application is in, the rest of us can see it.
Okay, let me find it here. Canvas.
Okay, awesome. So
So it's here, like web classes. So I'm trying to find this class.
okay, so
Business.
LPC and it's non-credit business. So we have CC Business LPC.
There's a
Guys, LPC is Las Positas College and CC is Chabot Community College. So you want LPC for sure.
business. So I'm gonna go one step back. Here, is this the 2020?
Yeah, fall 2020.
Somewhere. Is this
Samir, what is it? You need to select fall 2020
Fall 2020, right at the very top here. Go up, 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 up. Keep going
on the
up.
top one, first one?
Yeah, there it is. That's the one.
okay? Let's submit this now. CC.
Cut down.
Not CC. We want LPC.
Yeah, business
Business.
LPC. Business LPC.
Let's try. Yeah. I wonder if you could look at, you know what, guys? Yeah, go to course search and plug in those numbers I gave you. Okay. Business LPC, do they have the non-credit classes? Keep scrolling all the way down.
I found the courses actually in the class web.
You did. Where?
In the class web,
In the,
What
which
class?
one?
class web, the same thing which Zamir is showing right now.
Okay.
Same website.
Which one?
I'll just post it here in the chat.
Do you want to share who's speaking right now?
This is Vamsi.
Hi. Do you want to share your screen?
Sure.
Okay, so Zamir, stop sharing. Click stop sharing, and then I'm going to have Vamsi share. So Vamsi, there's a button at the bottom of your screen that says share.
Yeah, sure.
Click that. And then, okay, so you're on ClassWeb. Okay, so how did you find the classes?
So I went to the class web, this one, class web, and then there is a course called the NBUS, which you just shared. Here, I went to here, class web, search for classes. I selected fall 2020.
Okay.
And then here there are options, right? So
Yes.
I went down and selected for
Non-credit, there it is. Non-credit business. That's one. Non-credit business, that's it. Yeah, that's what we want. So can you go to your previous screen so people can see how to use it here? Okay.
I'll just post this URL in the chat box. It will be easy.
So try clicking back one more screen and see if we can see where you were before that. Welcome to ClassWeb. So is this what happens after you register?
Yes, you must first you must have a W number, and then you can log into the class web.
Okay, and then you can.
There is a class web button on the top of the Las Pasitas website.
Okay. So that registration process that I showed everybody how to do, will that give them a W number?
Sorry, can you please repeat that question, Laura?
You know how we were just filling out that registration form at the end? Will you get a W number?
Yes, once you are done with the registration, you will be getting the W number.
Okay. So once you're finished with that registration that I just showed you guys, and you have to fill in all that information, you're going to get a W number. And then how do you log into ClassWeb with your W number? Can you show us how to do that?
Sure. Here in this one, there is a link called sign on to ClassWeb. Did you see I'm pointing here?
Yes.
So click there. It's asking user ID and PIN. Once you get the W number, you will get this PIN too.
Okay.
So I just, yeah.
Okay.
So once you enter it, then you'll get it, that one.
Okay. Awesome. How did you get to this page, or did it just come up when you were finished registering?
So this link will be there on the Las Positas College website, ClassWeb.
ClassWeb. Oh, okay. Got it.
So probably let me
Go
see.
to the Las Positas site and show everybody where it is.
Okay,
So
this is the
I see it. Okay. So after you're finished filling out that registration form, you're going to go to ClassWeb. Okay. Click on it, and then click on to sign on ClassWeb, and then the user ID that you get after you register and the PIN that you get, you put it in those boxes, and then it will take you in. And then, okay, yeah, go to that screen where it says sign in on class. Oh, no.
Oh, this one.
Okay, yeah, we did that. So what comes after that? After you get in right there,
So you'll get this screen.
then you'll get this screen. Okay. And then you will, what do you do from here? What did you do from here?
Registration. Yeah.
Registration.
This link.
Ah, okay, great. Thank you for that. Okay, go ahead. Click registration. Oh, took us back here.
Let me log in once again.
Okay.
030.
Everybody close your eyes. We're not supposed to know her information. Close your eyes, everybody.
I am not seeing.
Oh, you can't see her pin anyway. That's good. That's good.
Teacher, I finished the first step, but they didn't give me W number.
It didn't give you a W number?
Yeah, and just a CCID number. We need to complete the college application.
Yes.
Yeah. At first, you should have the CCCID and then have several steps to get the W number.
Okay, so you start out with the CCID number. Can you put the CCID number in that box, BOMC, that we just saw?
We are not supposed to keep any CCCID. That's just a login details to get into the college.
Can you repeat that?
So CCCID, that is just to register to the college. You don't need to register. You don't need that information for registering classes.
Okay. So when did you get your W number, BOMC?
So I have completed that application you have just showed in the screen, right? CCC account I created. And then I just followed the steps, whatever it says. And then I submitted the application. After, I think, a couple of days, I got the W number.
Oh, did it come to you in the email?
Yes.
Okay. So did you guys hear that? She filled out the application and she got her W number a couple days later in an email from the college. Okay. Thank you.
Also, you'll be getting the instructions how to get into the class web. Also, all the required information you will get into the email.
Okay, so it gave you all the information you needed to get into the email. Okay.
I'm confused. Do we need to do college application?
I believe so.
And what there has the education goal? What do we have to choose?
Just click business and it's 0599. If they ask you for a 4-digit major code, this is it. 0599. Any other questions?
I have a question. If I have a W number, I just need to add the 5 class to our class. Okay.
Yes, exactly. And the only class that's active right now is the first one, Attitude in the Workplace. The other ones are not active yet. Okay, but you will be in them. They just won't have any of their assignments ready until the date that particular course begins. Right now, we're only in Attitude in the Workplace. All right, but the next one is, let's see. I just posted that list of classes, so you'll see what they are. If I go back to I'm not sharing right now. Stream. I just posted all of it says decision making and problem solving, team building, time management, customer service. Okay. All right. You guys, I know that it's trial and error, okay? We're all going to experience trial and error with this process. So try, and you can go back and watch the recording of this video. It might help you. And if you have troubles, let me know and we'll schedule a day for you to come to the multipurpose room. I will post a comment on our stream. I'll say, how are you doing in your applications? Please comment below if you were able to get in, or comment below if you are not able to get in. And then I will schedule time for you to come to the MPR to fill it out with help from Sarah and myself. Okay? Keep watching the videos, keep filling in your outline. The module 1 is supposed to be finished by the end of this week. Okay? Any other questions?
Excuse me. Yes, one question, please. In fact, the module 1, we have just to do the module 1, right? To see the
Yes,
3 videos
yes, for this week, only module 1.
and fill out what we were doing, right? The module 1 field in outline.
The fill-in outline and the activities that are inside the outline. Yes. So they're just inside the outline. There's the activities or assignments. I can't remember. I think they're called activities. Yeah. They're all inside the outline. Any other questions?
And the homework viewing challenges positively, also in module 1, we have also to make it?
Viewing challenges positively. Let me go back to our classroom and see what you're talking about.
It's on the module 1, but it's on the bottom of module 1.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was my homework assignment, not Miss Professor Nystrom's, but I will show everybody which assignment that is. So wait, I thought I was sharing my screen. Am I sharing? You're sharing your screen. Okay, you guys can see. All right, so let me go to that assignment classwork, and then let's go to the bottom. This one, right? Homework.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is due September 13th. I graded one person's, they did it already. 22 have had it assigned to them. If you go into that assignment, it says homework, module 1, viewing challenges positively. Homework for next week, which means this week. Brainstorm a list of times when you faced challenges. Here, I'm just going to click on the one that was turned in so you guys can see an example of what somebody would have said. Oh, it was Luis. Okay. Wow, Luis, he's our overachiever of the class. I hate to call somebody an overachiever. You can never be an overachiever. You're just somebody who gets your stuff done quickly because you're busy, right? That's me. I get my stuff done quickly because I'm busy. I don't have much time. Okay, homework for next week. Brainstorm a list of times when you faced challenges. Okay, that means in your life. So here's Luis. He said, my job schedule was changed and I was transferred to another new area or department. Yikes, scary, right? 2, my previous supervisor took the day off and he left me in charge. Yikes. Okay, these are challenges, right? These are scary things that you had to deal with and you weren't sure if you were up to the task, right? It's a challenge. You're a little nervous about your ability to complete the challenge. 3, my first interactions using the English language, ask for information. Okay, so I can only imagine that must have been so scary, trying to communicate in the English language for the first time, in a country full of English speakers, right? Yikes. totally nerve-wracking and a kind of a blow to your self-esteem, right? Having to be, almost like a baby, right? Learning a language for the first time. Nobody wants to be in that position. All right. And then 4, I got a promotion recently, and that level requires knowledge and good communication skills. He got it. Awesome. But it also is a little bit scary. Okay, so it says choose one. He chose, I got a promotion recently, and that level requires knowledge and good communication skills. He chose number 4 to write about. Okay, so this up here, this is called brainstorming, thinking of many things and writing down a list of things that have been challenging for you in your life. Okay, brainstorm, it means a list of a few things. Okay, then he decided to write about his promotion, right? Choose one of these instances and summarize it below. That means tell the story in a condensed version. Last year, I took a look at the company's job board and found one position that I liked. At first, I felt afraid because the whole human resources recruiting process would be in English. I remember when I received an email that stated, "Your application was moved forward in our process. Your next step will be interview." Woohoo! I thought, I need to prepare for that. Okay, so I'm going to add 2 right here. He left out 2. Refresh my knowledge and practice my communication skills. Also, I wanted to have a 100% positive attitude, be self-confident, and repeat inside myself, I can do it. My interview process involved a 3-panel interview, back to back, with different levels inside the same department. Wow, that's a long process. There were 6 people in total. They combined technical, professional, and soft abilities, like how you convey your attitude, right? So this whole topic of attitude in the workplace, it was actually used by Luis, right? It actually affected him getting a promotion. I trusted my capabilities, even though I was still a little bit afraid. My routine day demands of me to apply my knowledge and communicate in English, verbal and written. I'm happy. Every day I learn something new. In my country, there is a saying, one looks at a glass of water a little bit empty or looks forward to filling it. How nice is that? We have a saying similar in English. It means you either look at the glass half empty or half full. Which person are you? Are you a pessimist or are you an optimist, right? If you see the glass half empty, you're a pessimist. You think, oh man, I only have half a glass full. Or you look at the glass and you say, it's half full. Look, it's almost to the top. It's halfway up. You're an optimist, right? So that's the way we say it here in the United States. My advice is be 100% positive whenever you can. I really need to accept your advice, Luis. I'm not always like that. Sometimes I look at all the things that are going wrong. So I'm going to take your advice and I'm going to try to be 100% positive whenever I can. How would you change this challenge with a negative attitude? Well, I won't apply because I'm losing my time, because for sure other candidates would be better than me, right? If he had trusted his fears and said, "Oh, I'm not going to be good enough for this position. I'm not even going to apply," he wouldn't even have gotten a promotion, right? How would you view this? Or 2, my communication skills will never give me the best opportunity. But he didn't listen to that. It said, how would you change this challenge into a positive attitude? Well, I know what my limitations are, but I've been improving my English and I can combine my current experience with my school background. Those I can convey as a super, not sure what this word is, instead of a leak skill, not sure. When I get the job position, I keep my English practice and 100% attitude. I'm here, I can do it. And you got it. Okay, so this is your homework assignment. So this is due. Now I'm really going over. It's like almost 8 o'clock, you guys. We've been on for 2 hours. This is
Sorry.
too long. Okay, but you understand what to do. You can leave at any time if you feel like you have got it, you know? So, and all of our due dates are in the assignment, so you can see when they're due. Okay? Any other questions?
And we are gonna, is the due date is the 13th, so we have to submit to Mrs. Nordstrom and to you before that date, right? To both
Yes.
you.
And if you can't get them to Mrs. Nystrom, she'll let you turn them in late. Okay. Because she knows we're having troubles getting you your W numbers. Okay. So for sure, turn them in to me, right? But when you finally get on to your class on Canvas, then go to the activities and turn those in to Mrs. Nystrom. Okay.
Okay, I got it. And one more question, excuse me. I was asking you, I wrote you, well, before start the class, because I didn't find the link for the Webex, and it's on the bottom, right? On the bottom of class, what is the name? Classroom, right? I think always
Changed
it's gonna be
it.
there. Classwork on the bottom of classwork is gonna be there
All the
always,
time.
right?
Yeah,
All
I'm
the
going to
time.
go there and show you right now. I changed it because it was confusing. So I made it easier. So if I go back to our class and I go to classwork, okay, so here's everything. Our WebEx meeting videos. These means the recordings, right? And then syllabus, and then module 1, and then module 2, and then module 3. At the bottom, WebEx meetings. Click there. And then look, it says click on the link below to get to your Tuesday at 6 o'clock meeting. It's the same one every time. It's a recurring meeting. I have set it to recur every Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Same link. So you click on this and it says starting your meeting. So now and then do I want to join again? No, because if I join it twice, you're going to hear feedback. You're going to hear me talking in one video and then you're going to hear me talking again in another video, and it's going to loop around and around. And it's going to go, it's going to make a terrible noise. So we don't want to join twice. Okay. Only once. But if it was joining the first time, you would just click join. Okay. So
Okay,
I got
and
it.
for Friday, excuse me, is gonna be the same link or another one for
Okay.
Friday?
So Friday is not a regular class meeting. I've been doing Fridays at the beginning so that we can get everyone registered. So I will post a Friday link because I think people still may have questions about getting on to the WebEx platform, or not WebEx, Canvas platform. Okay. But I may be scheduling in-person meetings before that if people are having trouble. Okay. So I'm going to post on our stream. In fact, I'll do it right now. How are you doing? Am I sharing my screen? Yeah. How are you doing with your applications? Were you able to turn in your application? Question mark. Have you received an email yet? Okay, I before E except after C, and I did it wrong. Have you received an email yet with directions? Because that's what's going to happen. You're going to turn in your application with directions on how to get your W number. Question mark. Okay. I think it's a few days later, right? After you turn in your application. So I'm going to post this and you guys can post comments back to me how things are going. Okay? And I'll keep track of what's happening. How are you doing with your applications? Edit. I forgot to put a question mark. Okay. Were you able to turn in your application? Have you received an email yet with directions on how to get your W number? Okay. So let's see how this process goes. It may take a few days. You're not going to get your W number right away. Okay, stop doing that, please. It's not letting me fix this. There we go. Okay, so save. All right. So I'll be looking for your comments, but we're going to have to give this a few days. Meanwhile, you have the videos right here from Professor Nystrom. You have the fill-in outline. And I will upload your new content on Monday, which is the videos for Module 2, if we don't have W numbers yet. So you'll still have everything on my platform that you need. Okay? All right.
Miss Laura, just a question. This is Vamsi.
Yes, hi, Vamsi.
I just registered all the classes in ClassWeb, but I can't see in Canvas. Do you think it needs an approval from the professor?
Possibly. I will email Professor Nystrom and ask her if she sees you. Okay.
Okay.
So Vamsi, because Vamsi already had a W number class, and she was able to request access to all of these classes. And what message did you get, Vamsi? Oh,
while registering?
Oh, you just tried to go to Canvas and look for your class, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so I bet the professor probably does need to approve you. So I will ask her that question and get back to you, Vamsi, okay?
Yeah,
so
sure.
Remember, when you go to Canvas, after you get your W number and you're able to sign in, you go to Canvas. And I have mine ready. I can see here, W number, password, log in. And then it shows up for me, but she did have to add me. So I click here and it's our non-credit business LPC 202. And then it opens, but Vamsi is saying that she doesn't have that yet. Okay. So let me ask Professor Nystrom if she sees you, Vamsi, in her class.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I have the same question. Yeah, I have finished to add the course, but I can't see the class on my Canvas.
Okay, let me see if, because I'm in as a teacher, so I'm a TA. So, all right. Let's see if I can see you guys anywhere, the ones that have tried to add this class. Courses, inbox, account. So, thank you for you guys who have leapt ahead, because you're trailblazing for us right now. And you're helping the rest of the class by doing this. I'm going to have to ask Christina. I mean, I don't know where I could possibly see you guys. I'm in as a teacher, so I should be able, Student Support Hub, all courses. So I don't know. I maybe don't see what Professor Nystrom sees, because I'm in as a TA, not a teacher. So I may not see everything that she sees. Yeah, so this isn't it. Calendar, inbox, these aren't. Okay. You guys, Oh, you can't see her. Let me give you her email address so you can email her. Remember, she gave us her email address. So if I go to courses, I click on non-credit business, and then, oh, look, grades, syllabus modules. Let me see if there's anything here. Settings, pages. I'm going to click on syllabus, and I think her contact information is in here. Well, okay. C. Nystrom at laspositascollege.edu. So students who have W numbers already and who have selected these courses and tried to add them, let Professor Nystrom know that you've done that. So it is C. Nystrom at laspositascollege.edu. Here, I'm going to post this on our, I think this is also inside of the syllabus that we have posted already on our Google Classroom. So if I go back to our Google Classroom, you can see our, I swear it's so hard to move things around. Okay, go back to module 1. No, go back. See if I can get to, here we go. Let me go. That's Luisa's thing. It's not what I want. How come it's not letting me go back? This is just Luisa's work. Where's my IET? Okay, but you guys know where the syllabus is, right? In our IET classroom. It has Professor Nystrom's. If you go to syllabus, click there. Inside of the syllabus is Professor Nystrom's contact information. Instructor communications, contact info. Use the Canvas inbox, which you can't do. My LPC email address is cnystrom@laspositascollege.edu. You guys can find that in the syllabus. Any other questions before we go? It's almost 8 o'clock now. Just send me messages telling me how your progress is going with getting your W numbers. Okay?
Just a comment, please. I have received some emails. When you post something, I didn't realize. I just realized before classes today that we received in Gmail, right? Some what you post on
Yes.
Webex, and I
Yes.
didn't realize. Yes, that because I don't use this Gmail. I have, but I don't use. But it's a good idea to review, right? Our Gmail email. I mean,
Yes. I don't know. I have a way of adding my Gmail address to my phone. In your phone settings, you can add your Gmail address. So your Gmails come to your phone. And that's what I do. I get both emails to one inbox. My Yahoo email address and my Gmail address both come to my phone, to my inbox. So you can do that on your phone. So yes, you do have to have a Gmail address to be in our classroom. So I know that everybody has more, a lot of you have more than one email address. You have like your Hotmail or your Gmail or your AOL.com or whatever. But to use Google Classroom, you have to have a Gmail. So make sure that you're checking your Gmails because that's where my messages to you are going from our classroom. Okay?
okay, thank you. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say
Okay.
goodbye now to everyone. So I'm always here. I'm always listening. I'm always checking my email and my messages from you. I will always try to help you if you're having trouble. Okay? So stay in contact. we need to finish module 1 by the end of this, by Sunday night. By this Sunday night, you should have done all the assignments for module 1. Okay, the fill-in outline, the homework, the assignments in the fill-in outline, everything in module 1 turned in, okay, by this Sunday. Okay, thank you for coming, everyone, and we will see you this Friday. I'm going to post a Webex meeting link in our Webex meeting folder so that I can check in on you and see how everyone is doing. Okay? So we'll see you this Friday at 6 p.m. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you very much.
You're
Good night,
welcome.
everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Thank you so much. See you on Friday.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Oh, one more comment, please, Laura, please.
Yes.
I won't register. I won't register this semester in in the bridge in the adult school because it's gonna be too much. I think so.
That's okay. Don't do that. You don't have
Maybe
to.
next semester. Maybe.
Yeah, no problem. Just this one is fine. You don't have to do both.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.